Get this bus moving.
Stop.
Come back.
Too late.
Roll call! Yeah, roll call!
You're in Braves country.
Good evening, Braves country. Miss anything? Good night, Irene. It's already 6-2 St. Louis. As we pick this game up, technical difficulties should be out of the way. I'll get this off your screen real quick. Pitch on the way to Orlando Arcia. Swung on and roasted through the hole. We'll get ourselves started here with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Braves trailing 6-2. Y'all let me know if the audio sounds fine. I didn't get a chance to do a pregame audio check like I normally do, so I just went this. I checked all the outlets to make sure it was rolling. We're just getting up on CBS radio. Thank you, Jason, for explaining all that to everybody. First pitch on the way to Jared Kelnick is swung on and fouled down the line. It's 0-1. You're just joining us. Well, we just came on. We had a lightning strike in the area. It melted our internet is the short of it. My wife was able to run up by as she was heading home to grab a new one as the 0-1 pitch is swung on, roasted over the right-hand side. Diving catch by Goldschmidt, and that'll end the inning as he taps the bag. So the Braves put one on but can't do anything with it. We'll be back in a flash. Braves trail 6-2.
You dumped a porn star? Friendship over!
Believe it or not, the actress who played Aunt Bethany in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation was the same lady who provided the voice for Betty Boop and Olive Oyl. The Vlasic Pickle Stork mascot was an attempt to capitalize on pregnant women's craving for pickles. In 1846, a doctor started promoting hand washing in his clinic. He saw a link between women dying from childbed fever and doctors doing autopsies before delivering babies. Most people didn't believe him. He even lost his job. Sadly, he later died of sepsis in an asylum.
When someone asks you if you're a god, you say, yes!
Lager, the beer that brought the...
We are here, folks. Give me a second. The machine made us reconnect the Wi-Fi, so give me 1 second.
You dumped a porn star? Friendship over!
Believe it or not, the actress who played
Rounders, a children's sport brought to New England by the earliest colonists, and cricket, a stately pastime divided into innings and supervised by umpires. By the time of the American Revolution, there were many variations. Boys played one version or another in schoolyards and village greens and on college campuses.
Welcome back to Braves Country Baseball. Looks like they're going to go to Aaron Bummer trailing by 4. So Bryce Elder's night is done. He fires a sinker into Newt-Bart, lefty-lefty lineup and matchup, and he throws the pitch way inside for a ball. It's 1-0. Almost got Newt-Bart. The 1-0. Right there for a strike, 93, top shelf, 1-1. So a 1-1 count. Comes set, kicks and fires, swinging. That ball's roasted on the left-hand side of the infield against the shift, and Newt-Bart is going to have 2 bases. Kelnick fires the ball into second, pretty close play, but he will have a leadoff double here in the top of the 6th. Just check the audio. I don't know who said the audio is going in and out, but that is on your end. We just checked it. It is rolling. So there we go. Runner at second, nobody out. Lefty-lefty matchup. Pitch on the way. Ball is fired inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Nolan Gorman, 1 for 2 on the day. The 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So an 0-2 count. Gorman, 1 for 2 on the day with a run, a home run. The 0-2 pitch misses way outside wide, 1-2. Bummer comes set. The pitch. Right there for a strike, caught looking strike 3. Sweeper swept in and grabbed the zone, and Gorman knew it. 1 away. One down. That'll bring another left-hander up. Ciani coming to the plate. First pitch. Runner goes. Fired down to third. Hey, they look like they got him, but I think he slid past the tag of Riley. We'll have to take another look at that. Riley didn't look like he was putting up much of a complaint. Weiss is on the horn to take a look at it. They are not going to check it. Weiss, really good jump on Bummer. Good throw by Smurf. Does he finally get a different look angle at it? It does look like the right leg slid in on the back end. And with that, he just beat the tag. The 0-1. They tried to drop a bunt down. Ciani was thinking about squeezing one home. Instead, it fouls away 0-2. So an 0-2 count. You know the Braves want to keep it right here. Trailing by 4 here in the 6th inning. The infield is in. The pitch. Down and away, 1-2. Braves 2, Cardinals 6. Grandma King says I could not do this. Mac has a job is the 1-2 down and in 2-2. It's funny that Gillian thinks it's easier to talk it than write it. It's not. It's actually a little more difficult. You're looking at 7 different things and bringing it. So a 2-2 count. Runner at third, 1 down. I've done the typing thing. There's an old gig that they used to. I don't think they do it anymore. As the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ball gets away. Smurf fires it down to first. As the runner scoots away, Newt Bar will hold it third to away. And we used to type in the game as it went along. And in the idea of it, I don't know, this was 10, 15 years ago when these types of ideas were really new. The idea of it was that you're bringing the game to people who couldn't get the game, etc. And it was pretty simple. I just didn't enjoy it. First pitch on the way, right there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. And I really never saw like the intrigue of it. Some people did it and loved it and stuck with it, but I don't think any of that ever came to any kind of fruition. The 0-1, swing and a miss up top, 95 miles an hour, 1-1. So a 1-1 count. Thank you again to Charlie and Grandma. I think others were involved, but those are the 2 that I kept seeing pop in and do it. The 0-2 down and in, 1-2. See Mark recognizing everybody in the chat as well. John. You got a runner at third, 2 outs, so 1-2 count. Bummer comes set, kicks and fires. Sweeper down and away, 2-2. Lefty, righty, the pitch. Caught, looking, strike 3, right there, P at the knees, and that'll end the inning. So, Bummer comes out unscathed. We'll grab the bat to see if we can get back into this one, trailing by 4 in Atlanta.
I love that car more than anything that I have.
Dad, what about us?
You need a Q-tip?
Overconfident female soccer team challenged an old retired male soccer team, and this happened. Check this out.
Male soccer players were challenged to a match by the American women's team at the peak of their performance.
It's nothing just for Ryan Reynolds. 1, you should be here right now with your squad. 2, your team about to go down. Let's go.
12-0. Wrexham defeats the U.S. women.
A lot of people are mad at the men's soccer team because they pretty much said they should have taken it easier on the female soccer team. But a lot of people are saying they shouldn't have done this because the female soccer team wanted an actual match between retired, out-of-shape men, and you saw the outcome. So what side are you on? Do you think the retired football men went too far?
Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure that's going to be there it is. Another flag on the play.
Multiple flags on the play. Holding. Offense number 97. That penalty was declined. Touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 22. Penalty will be applied to the kickoff.
This is going to be one of the strangest calls.
That son of a... You playing against Dick this week? Yeah. Could be worse, man. When I played against him, he ejected all my players.
What? Armchair.
Of all baseball's ancestors, town ball was by far the most popular. Under its rules, the infield was square. 8 to 15 men played on a side, sometimes as many as 50. The pitcher or feeder was the least important player. It was his job to lob the ball to the striker, who could wait and wait for the pitch he wanted. The runner was out if the ball was caught on the fly, or if he was soaked, hit with the ball while running between bases.
Welcome back to Braves Country Baseball. Ozzie Albies leads us off, open stance from the left side. As Sonny Gray goes back to work, just 60 pitches in. First pitch on the way is swatted foul down the line. It's 0-1. Was catching the game here and there, didn't have great service, but I did see the foul ball that missed from Austin Riley that would have made it a 3-1 game, and what a different game we would have right now, I think. The 0-1, just off the plate wide, 1-1. It did look on the replay that I saw that the ball did just go foul, but I mean by inches. Yeah, absolutely. All y'all grab a cold one. Y'all deserved it. You did yeoman's work here the first 5 innings, the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 4-seam up top, 1-2. Sonny Gray with only 63 pitches thrown, so you don't like that. And a doubleheader, you really want to make those starters work. The 1-2. Did he go around? The ball in the dirt. They check down the third base side. And Ozzy's walking towards home dugout before he even gets the call. Even if it was a pitch they thought he held up on, there's no way he's going to get the call. One away. Bad job by Ozzy just giving up on that. Austin Riley will come to the plate. You got to stand there and stare at the third base umpire, make him call you out. You can't just, as the pitch on the way to Riley is down and away for a ball, it's 1-0. He literally, for those of y'all that are listening and not seeing it, he literally just walked down the line towards the first base dugout before they even got the call. The 1-0 swing, swatted foul down and away. Another one, high, deep one, but that one was plenty foul. Braves won the first one. If y'all missed that one, that was a heck of a ball game for those of y'all who may have missed it. Braves are down 2-0 and scored 2 on a 2-run shot by Eddie Rosario in the 7th, and then won it in extras. The 1-1 swing, and that ball's blasted high and deep, going back on the track. Zip, boom, bam, it's gone. Ram-a-lam-a, ding-dong. A solo shot, 419 happy feet over the left center field wall in your Atlanta Braves. I've cut this lead to 6-3. He didn't miss that one. He kept that one in between the poles. That's for sure. His 13th home run of the season, 40th RBI. That'll bring Matt Olson to the plate. Olson digs in. 0 for 6 today. First pitch on the way is right there at the knees. It's on 1. Really is dumbfounding that they have not moved him down in the order. Those numbers that I shot to y'all in the chat early in the game, 14 for the last 100 at bats. The 0-1, outside wide, 1-1. So now he's 14 for the last 102 at bats, including tonight's. And I'm not saying you got to overreact and drop to the 9th in the order, but you got to keep him out of the cleanup spot. The 1-1, swing and a miss, blew it right by him, 1-2. It just gives the idea that guys who are swinging the bat a little better than him right now would get an extra at bat and keep the line moving. I would say the first one on the docket is you put Ozuna right behind Riley. That's a heck of a 1-2 punch that you'd have to deal with. And maybe play with the idea of who hits 5th. It could be Olson, but you could put someone in front of Olson there as well. The 1-2 in the dirt. Good take. 2-2. And I'm not giving up on Olson. I think he'll eventually snap out of it. Heck, I thought he would click today in the open game. But at some point, you got to quit banging your head against the wall. 2-2 to Olson. Gray brings it. In the dirt, good take again. Try to get him to chase that sweeper. That one was nowhere near the zone. Full count. So a 3-2 count. 1 down. Gray comes set, the pay off pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Matt Olson, dead meat once again, 2 away. He is now 0 for 7 today and really hasn't had many competitive at-bats. That'll bring Marcell Ozuna up to the plate. Ozuna went yard earlier. In case you missed that. Heck, I missed it. I was running around trying to get everything caught up. First pitch on the way to Marcell Ozuna. Swing! And that ball is high. That ball is deep. I finally get to play this one. The Big Bear. The Big Zoo. Solo shot. We got a 2-run game. That ball was about belt high right over the plate. You couldn't have placed it better. Marcell knocked that thing yard, very close to where Riley went. 6-4 your score. First pitch to Eddie Rosario. He swings at the first thing he sees. Chases a curveball down around his shoelaces. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Gray comes set. Kicks and fires. Swing. That ball's belted high and deep. Going back on the track. Ding dong, that pitch is dead. Eddie Rosario. Ring around the Rosario. Ashes to ashes, we go downtown. 6-5 your ball game. Wowza. Wow. Back to back jacks. 3 home runs here in the inning. Riley, Ozuna, and Rosario all go yard. Eddie Rosario's second home run of the day. And it is a 1-run game. I think that's going to be about it for Gray. They are talking to him, and it may be because they don't have anyone working in the pen, and a little bit of a, well, what do we do here? You know what I mean? So they're going to try to buy him time. Adam Duvall comes to the plate. Braves 5, Cardinals 6. If you're just joining us, 3 home runs in this inning. Outside of the Olsen out, it would have been back-to-back jacks. Olsen struck out, but in between that, Riley, Ozuna, and Eddie all go boppo. First pitch on the way. Outside wide for a ball. It's 1-0. Duvall 0 for 2, the 1-0. Swing, pops it up. Chase one off the plate. It'll die harmlessly into right field, making the catches Newt Barr, and that'll end the inning. But out for your Atlanta Braves. Go 3 downtown. Dialing it up a ball game. It's a 1-run game. We head to the 7th inning.
If history repeats itself, I want a dinosaur, bro.
Work is work. You don't show up late, you don't make excuses, and you don't not work. If it wasn't work, they wouldn't call it work. They'd call it super wonderful, crazy fun time or skippity-doo.
Well, what do we do? This just got way too complicated.
I've got it. Here's what's going down. Corey, you talk to your team. You guys are going to decline that holding call.
Done.
Yo, wait, but
Hold on. Trey Sean, once we break this huddle, you're going to get out there, do some crazy celebration. I'm talking some humpies. Whatever you got to do, you do it.
Okay, I got you.
I'm going to call unsportsmanlike conduct on the celebration, giving the whites better field position after the kickoff. Coach, I need you to talk to your team about letting them run that kickoff back.
Why would I do that?
Think about it. Defense, special team, it's all one. You let them run that kickback, both your defenses get 6 points.
Nice.
Okay, everyone good here?
Yeah.
Nope. Once again, my kicker is getting no love.
Oh, shut up, Bill. Your team is in first place. Plus, you're about to get extra point for the PAT.
Yeah, don't be greedy, Bill.
Stop being greedy, Bill.
Bill.
Fine.
Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
I said fine.
Bill.
Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
You, Bill.
All right, let's do this. Get out there.
Wait a minute. Treson comes in with a very delayed celebration here. Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure that's going to be yeah, there it is. Another
Armchair.
I love these lazy Saturdays.
It's Wednesday.
When the University of Illinois played Northwestern, Illinois rooters fired blanks into the air. Much more convenient than yelling, the campus paper said, and has a better effect on the visiting team. And when the Princeton Tigers beat Yale, their fans roared right onto the field.
You're listening to Braves Country Radio. Pull up a chair. Your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball. Welcome back to Braves Country Baseball. They're going to send Bummer back out there. First pitch on the way to Burleson is swung on and swatted foul down the first base line. It's 0-1. Bummer at 18 pitches. So we'll keep an eye on that. The 0-1 just misses outside. 1-1. 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. Swing. That ball swatted into right field. That is down for a base hit. A worm burner through the hole. And it's a leadoff single for the St. Louis Cardinals. That's it for Bummer. Snickers coming out. He's either going to go to Eddie or maybe Grant Holmes. We'll see how they play this. I would think it's Holmes. It is Holmes. We'll be back in a flash.
All right, everybody, we gathered y'all here today to let everybody know that I got COVID. COVID.
Armchair.
Dad, do you think you're a good person?
Yeah, I'm wonderful. Just ask me. I'll tell you.
Oh, Dad, I don't want one of your lines. Seriously answer.
I don't know. I try to be.
What does that mean? You try? I asked if you
That means I
aren't.
treat people the way I want to be treated, and my handshake still means something. Just for the record, there's a lot of good in you, too. You have the ability to be even better than me.
You think?
Yeah, and I'll give you a nickel's worth of free advice. At some point in your life, you're going to get to choose what sort of a man you want to be. And once you pick, you walk in that direction with deliberate steps. And don't look back. Don't let people change you once you've made the decision.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy.
Ortiz in the deep right field.
Touch the ball, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
A lot of room in right center. If he hits one there, we can dance in the streets. The 2-1. Swung line drive left field. One run is in. Here comes Breed. Here's the throw to the plate. He is safe. Braves win. Braves win. Braves win. Braves win.
I play real sports. Not trying to be the best at exercising.
I'm Teddy Powers.
I'm the man who has the ball, so that is why I am better than everyone in the world.
Grant Holmes, a.k.a. Kenny Powers, comes to the bump. Big right-hander will inherit a run over at first. There's nobody out here in the top of the seventh inning. And he is set to take on Wilson Contreras, Goldschmidt, and if they keep the inning going, Brendan Donovan. The righty-righty matchup to begin the night for Holmes. First pitch, fastball. Swung on and swatted back, fouling out of play. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Kenny, by the way, comes into tonight. The 106 ERA, which is strange because I thought he has struck out everyone he has ever come across. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, pops it up. High in the sky. Will it stay in play? It will. Infield. Making the catch right at home plate is Sean Murphy. And your Atlanta Braves get the first out here in the seventh. For those of y'all listening on radio, the Braves are wearing their City Connects. And the St. Louis Cardinals are wearing what I like to call their 1980s road blues with the birds on the bats and the red caps. If you're just joining us, we got going a little late tonight because of technical difficulties, but things are A-OK now so far. Storms in the area and absolutely melted the internet box that we use here in the studio. So 1 on, 1 out. Paul Goldschmidt comes to the plate. It's hard to believe they've got 6 runs and he's 0 for 3. The first pitch on the way, 95, swing and a miss up top. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Goldschmidt, 3 strikeouts tonight. Kicks and fires. Swung on. That ball's lifted into right field. Going back. Making a leaping catch is Adam Duval. Man, that was a snow cone top of his jump catch. He has a wry smile and smacks his forearm. I mean, just an inch further, and it's big-time trouble. Wow. Wow, oh wow. First pitch on the way to Donovan is smoked down the right field line, just foul. Maybe took a right turn at the foul pole down the right field line, just a few feet away from going yard. The 0-1 swung on. That ball's belted into the gap. Going back. Making the running catch is Kid Kelnick. And your Atlanta Braves will grab the bats. We head to the 7th inning stretch. Those of y'all who were given the play-by-play, get up and stretch and drink you a cold one. We're down by 1.
All right. I can't see you. Let me hear you. 1, 2, 3. We out to the ball game. Hey, we out to the find me something to down. I don't care if I have to get back on the root for the it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3, stretch around and be all game. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. Let me you sound better tonight.
Welcome back to Braves Country Baseball. Atlanta Braves. Begin the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch on the way. Swung on. That ball's hit hard on the ground. Right at third base. Scooped up, flipped over by Arenado. So 1 down. Lando Arcia to the plate. First pitch on the way. Sonny Gray still stays in there. A little surprised by that. Floats a pitch up there top for a strike. It's 0-1. Remember, we did play a game earlier today, but the Cardinals actually kept their bullpen intact pretty much because Kyle Gibson is the 0-1 pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Kyle Gibson pitched a gem. It was the bullpen that gave it up. So a 1-1 count. Charlie Morton, his own right, pitched a great game as well. Gave up just the one run, and that one really shouldn't have been earned. The 1-1, right there at the knees. 2-1. Be interesting to see what the Braves do at the deadline. I can't imagine we're standing pat at shortstop. I mean, this bat of his is just absolutely absent. It's one of a couple of holes in the lineup. The 1-2 pitch, down and away, 2-2. 2-2 count. Lando Arcia batting .211 and even worse, a .578 OPS. The 2-2. Gray brings it. Swing, chop, foul. Down the line, we'll do it again. Two count. Nobody on, one out. Here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Braves 1 point. Trailing this game. The 2-2. Down and away, ball 3-3-2. Good job by Arcia to stay off of that one. 1 point they were trailing this game 5-1 and then 6-2. And then 3 solo home runs by your Atlanta Braves in the sixth inning has made it the score you see now, 6-5. Full count to Arcia. Kelenic stands on deck. The payoff pitch from Gray. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another empty at bat there by Orlando Arcia, and he'll head to the pine. 2 away. Two down, and Jared Kelenic will come to the plate. Kelenic scored his first time up after tripling to center field. First pitch on the way, swung on. That ball's a comebacker to the mound, and Sonny Gray's going to have an easy 1-2-3 inning. Braves trail 6-5. We head to the top of the 8th inning, just needing a run.
Cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger.
Ship my pants? Right here? Ship my pants? You're kidding. You can ship your pants right here. You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow. I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed. If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it right now and ship it to you for free.
Armchair.
Hey, Braves Country, this is Mac Magee with Braves Country Radio. We are bringing you pitch by pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves all year long. Please like and subscribe today. It's free, and it helps us bring you more of the game we all love. Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball.
Yes, can I get an iced coffee, please? And hang on 1 second. Do you want anything?
Oh, no, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I'm good.
Are you sure? Because I'll get you anything.
Well, I guess if you're paying, you can just go ahead and just surprise me.
Yes, can I get the iced coffee and a job application for my deadbeat friend?
It is an American odyssey that links sons and daughters to fathers and grandfathers. And it reflects a host of age-old American tensions between workers and owners, scandal and reform, the individual and the collective.
Pull up a chair. Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball. Welcome back to Braves Country Baseball. Atlanta Braves trail this by just 1 run. Grant Holmes comes back on the mound to start the inning. First pitch on the way. Fastball high. And out of the zone, it's 1-0. The 1-0. Way outside, high, wide, 2-0. Holmes came in and killed the rally, getting the last 2 outs of the 7th. He'll be asked to go out there for the 8th. The 2-0 from Holmes. Right there, top of the zone for a strike. It's 2-1. 2-1 count. If he can get this out here, Grant Holmes will get his ERA under 1. The 2-1 pitch. Swing. Swats it back. Foul. We'll do it again. Looking at what Grant Holmes has done since he's come up for the Atlanta Braves just a couple of months ago, pulling up his game chart. He debuted on June 16th as the 2-2. Up top misses. 3-2. In a game on June 26th against St. Louis, he gave up 2 earned runs. That's the only 2 runs he gave up in the month of June in 5 outings and 10 innings. Then in the month of July, is the payoff pitch to Arenado. Caught, looking strike. Well, are you kidding me? Good night, Irene. That pitch was right there at the zone. And Snicker just sits there on his freaking hands. Are you kidding me? I thought they had to call that a strike. That was right in the middle of the box. It's not even touching the outside parts. That is pathetic. Wow. First pitch on the way is a strike. He has to know he blew that call. He takes some kind of weird over. Is he not gotten to that number yet? Some alt number. The 0-1. Down and in, 1-1. And the pitch was to Arenado. He's not exactly Tony Gwynn nowadays. So you're not even giving him the benefit of the doubt. Unreal, the 1-1. Swung on, hit hard on the ground to Olsen. Olsen is he's gonna have an easy double play. He tags the bag. Arenado spit the bit, and he gets caught in a pickle, gets slapped on the chest. Olsen says, "Sit down, son. You know you didn't even belong here." 2 away. Go sit your ass on the pine. You stole that walk. And that's just called the baseball gods getting even. So 2 down. So back to the Grant Holmes thing. Then in the month of July, not counting this outing, but we'll add to it if he gets through it. Grant Holmes came into tonight. No earned runs in this month, 7 innings. So this would be just about 9 innings. And if he gets this out, he will have pitched 10 outings in June and July and only given up the 2 runs in that 1 inning against the Cardinals. First pitch on the way after the 0-1. It's way outside wide for a ball. It's 1-1. So a 1-1 count. Kicks and fires, swung on, chopped it foul down the line, 1-2. Grant Holmes 1 strike away, 1 out away from sending this to the 8th, where the Braves will have the heart of the lineup and trailing by only 1. Holmes brings it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. If that's it for him, what another great outing.
I play real sports, not trying to be the best at exercising.
I'm Teddy Powers!
I'm the man who has the ball, so that is why I am better than everyone in the world.
You play to win the game.
Brad, you might know the answer, but where's Dobbs' eyebrows? I have to know. The kid looks like an alien.
I actually found out where Dobbs' eyebrows went to. He mailed them to Anthony Davis of the Pelicans.
we start eating, just go around the table and say what we're thankful for.
I'm thankful that in 4 minutes the Cowboys game is going to be on, and everyone is going to shut up.
Okay, it kind of needs to be about family.
I'm thankful that in 4 minutes the Cowboys game is going to be on, and my family is going to shut up.
We're never gonna make it into the World Series ever again.
We're never gonna make it now. That's not fair.
I hate the damn Dodgers. Freddie Freeman can burn it out. Same with Mookie Betts and Clayton Kershaw.
Armchair.
By 1800, town ball and its many variations were played nearly everywhere. On their way back from the Pacific Ocean, Lewis and Clark played a game of base with the Nez Perce Indians as they prepared to cross the Bitterroot Mountains. In the 1830s, on the western frontier of Missouri, ball was the favorite sport of Joseph Smith, the founder of a new religious sect called the Mormon. But back east in Cooperstown, New York, city fathers passed an ordinance restricting play after merchants complained about too many broken windows. Meanwhile, in New York City, they were starting to play a brand new version of the game.
Welcome back to Braves Country Baseball. Kyle Leary comes in. It's 4.15 ERA, the right-hander, set to face Ozzie and the rest of the heart of the lineup. See y'all asking about Grant Holmes. He was drafted by the Dodgers back in 2014, so this is his 11th season in professional baseball. First pitch on the way is up high and out of the zone. It's 1-0. A lot of different things happen with him. Now, he was drafted in the first round, 22nd overall pick, so that's why this was such a big deal. The 1-0 swung on, fouled down the line, 1-1. If you're wanting to know, like, how did he get to where he is now? He was drafted in 2014 and began with the Dodgers at the Arizona Rookie League. The 1-1 swing, swatted on the ground. Slow roller over to second. It's going to be a 4-3 putout, one away. And he went to single A, and though he had a high strikeout rate, he kind of middled around there because his ERA and his walks were up. Then in 2016, he had another high ERA at single A Stockton in Oakland. First pitch on the way to Riley. Swung on. That ball's lifted high and deep into right center field. That ball is off the wall. That's going to get down where the green grass grows. Here comes Austin Riley and your Atlanta Braves. Got a runner at second. One out. I thought that one was going. Wowza. So after the 2016, man, did he put a charge into that one. He really bounced around and never got anything going. Double-A in 2017 with a high ERA. Same thing in 2018. Kept waiting for him to make that next jump. And in 2019, he had a shoulder injury. So he had shoulder surgery. He missed most of the season. First pitch on the way to Matt Olson. Swing and a miss, strike. It's 0-1. In 2020, the COVID year, he only threw 5 innings after the surgery ended. The 0-1 right there at the knees. Fastball looking all the way 0-2. Normally, if Matt Olson gets that pitch with a runner at second, he's slicing left and center with it, and the Braves are tied the game, but Olson is not being Olson. The 0-2 pitch. Lee brings it. 97-mile-an-hour fastball down and away, 1-2. So after the COVID year and coming off that injury, he went to AAA Vegas for the Dodgers, and then he really hit the skids. Ended up with an 8 ERA, the 1-2. Down and in. Did he go around? They're going to check down the line. He did not. 2-2. Olson almost started to do an Ozzie Albies, start drifting towards the dugout. You know, that's just a sign of someone who doesn't want to be up there. But he did stop himself, and he got the call. So a 2-2 count. Might be time to put him on the bench, give him a different look. The 2-2 to Olsen. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Might as well be holding toothpick up there, 2 away. 2 down. In 2022, Grant Holmes pitched for 3 different minor league teams throughout the Oakland A's and Atlanta organizations. And then he joined the Braves system at the end of 2022. And in 2023, that's when he started with the Braves fully and didn't really hit it out of the park, per se, as the first pitch on the way to Marcell Ozuna, who's 2 for 3 with 2 swats. Ball's in the dirt. It's 1-0. Last year, towards the end, he really turned a corner and finished after struggling. He finished with a 3.54 ERA. And then this year, he was named the Gatorade Player of the Year in South Carolina following his the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Man, chase that sweeper. It was in the zone. You just like Marcell to lay off that one because if he makes contact with it, he's not doing much with it. But anyways, the Braves end up signing him, keeping him in 2023, and then 2024, here he is. The 1-1, that ball's in the dirt, gets away, but it rolls towards third, so Riley really had nowhere to go. That's kind of the quick bio on Grant Holmes. He stuck with it, and through an injury and then also just never quite finding it. Remember, he was coming straight out of high school, so he didn't have the ability to work things out in college. When you get into the pros, if you're not working well, sometimes they just give up on you. That's what happened with the Dodgers and then the A's and now the Braves. The 2-1 pitch, swing, slice, foul down the right field side. 2-2. Marcell Ozuna made a look like he thought he just missed that. If anyone would know, it's him. 28 home runs, including 2 tonight. So a 2-2 count. Leahy comes set, runner at second. The tying run, the 2-2. Swung on, that ball set on the ground to third. Should be an easy play for Arenado. It is. 5-3 put out, and that'll end the inning. So Riley gets on second, but we can't get him home. We'll be back in a flash. Braves trail by 1.
No, I mean, I read the HR memo. It said WFH optional between Thanksgiving and Christmas, so work-free holiday. I was just going to table it for...
No, Brian. WFH optional is work from home optional between Thanksgiving and Christmas, not work-free holiday. Who told you that? It's just crazy.
I mean, Kate did last week.
Hey, is this true?
And we lost Kate.
Okay, Matt, I think I'm going to need to get Bob involved on this one now. Armchair.
I wanted to see where that was going. The steroids, if we would have left it alone,
Yeah.
dude, we would have had guys the size of McGuire playing second base by now. You know, it would have been awesome. And because they were so roided up, there would have been no defense anyway, so you wouldn't have to worry about these shifts. You know, they'd barely be able to move. It would have been awesome. They should have just left the game alone. But no, we got to worry about everybody's kidney failure and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's none of my business.
Here's the first pitch hit high and deep into center field. It's going back. Zip, boom, bam, it's gone. Ramalama ding dong. The Braves lead it 5-4. He takes Josh Hader deep. The Atlanta Braves lead it 5-4. The crowd is going bananas.
There's 2 types of people in this world. There's winners and there's losers. And just so that we're clear, every time we step on this field, our goal is to be a winner. And if your dad has said, oh, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, just as long...
I play real sports, not trying to be the best at exercising. I'm Teddy Powers! I'm the man who has the ball, so that is why I am better than everyone in the world.
They're going to let Mr. Holmes, Kenny Powers, Go back out there for another inning. First pitch on the way to Ciani is a swing and a miss. Bangs the bender off his back leg. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Holmes kicks and fires. Down and in, 1-1. You got to figure you're going to see Helsley in the bottom of the ninth. And with that, we'll have Eddie Rosario, Duvall, and Smurf. If anybody gets on, I would think Travis d'Arnaud. The 1-1 swung on. That ball is sliced over towards deep in the hole at short. And Arcia tries to make a circus play, but the ball popped out of his hand. Should be an infield single. I don't know if he would have gotten him anyways. He was having to barehand it and just the ball spun. As soon as it hit his hand, it got on the fingertips and kind of got away from him. Ciani, with that kind of speed, I don't think we were getting him anyways. But Arcia knew his only chance was to barehand it and be able to fire it in one motion. First pitch on the way to Wynn is down and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Does look like they gave him an infield single. The 1-0. Holmes kicks and fires. Up top, misses. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. Runner goes. Here comes the throw from Murphy. A terrible throw into the outfield. Kelnick fires it over to third. He makes another terrible throw, and thankfully Kenny Holmes is standing there. Man. Those were two terrible airmail throws. They had a great jump. I don't think there's any way he's getting Wynn. And then the ball goes into center field because it's about 6 feet over the infielder's head. Kelnick gets the ball and fires it 10 feet over Austin Riley's head. So the infield is in now, and now you got that mess going on. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swung on, pops it up. High in the sky. Going in. Shallow center field. Kelnick's got it. Fires it into the infield. No way that... I know Ciani thought about doing it, but he's not going to send the runner home when the center fielder is standing from about the free throw line distance of second base. So big out number one, but not out of the woods yet. As Burleson will stand in. Burleson. Do wonder if you might want to walk Burleson. First pitch on the way. Cutter inside. It's 1-0. Could set up the double play with the catcher hitting. Not that Contreras is an easy out by any stretch of the imagination. Instead, they got the infield in. Runner at third. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Slider down and in. 1-1. Contreras on deck. Goldschmidt in the hole. Holmes trying to clean up those two defensive throws and keep it right where it's at. The 1-1. Swung on. That ball's hit hard on the ground. That will roast through the infield. And that's going to be another run at 7-5 St. Louis. So once again, that strategy was really strange. Poor choice to bring it in, because if you have Burleson standing on first, you have the right-hander against Holmes, you got a better chance if you play the infield halfway, still setting yourself up for a possible double play with the righty-righty as opposed to doing what they did there. Really strange. At first I thought they were pitching around it, but they came right at him. First pitch on the way to Contreras is right there up top for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss up top. 1-1. 1-1 count. Braves have had 2 home runs by Ozuna. One home run by Rosario, one by Riley. Is he 0-2? Did he go around? He did not. 1-2. So 4 home runs tonight. Then you also had the triple by Kelenic that was knocked home by Ozzie. That's where we stand. The 1-2. Swung on. That ball's laced into left field. That is down for a base hit. You've got runners on first and second. 2 outs. Should be noted, Holmes is at 34 pitches. So you do wonder if they tried to get too much out of him here. Got way too much of the plate. Contreras was able to rip it into left. So first and second, 1 out. Double play gets us out of it. First pitch swung on. That ball's belted. High and deep. Into left field. Going back. On the track. Making the catch is Eddie. He'll fire it into the infield, but he's got a really bad arm, so the runners will move up with these. He should have thrown it to second. He threw it to third. No chance of getting the runner going second to third. He had a better chance of keeping the runner where he was at first. But anyways, that's par for the course. That's why it was so laughable when they said that he was up for the Gold Glove for left field last year. Two on, 2 out. Donovan comes to the plate. First pitch, high and inside. Close shave up top. 1-0. Righty-lefty matchup. Holmes at 36 pitches. The 1-0. Swung on, chopped foul back behind him. 1-1. The 1-1. Holmes comes set. Kicks and fires. Swung on, chopped foul back again, 1-2. So he's 1 strike away from getting out of this. Cardinals are looking to try to punch those 2 across, sitting at second and third with 2 outs. Braves trail 7-5. Game 2 of a doubleheader where they took the first one 3-2 in extra innings. It's good to see the offense come to life tonight. The problem was we never had anybody on with these home runs. The 1-2, swung on, chopped hard on the ground. That's going to get through the hole, and that is going to send 1 run in. That's going to send another run in, and the Cardinals have moved it up to 9-5. So a 3-run outburst here in the 9th. Just looks like Holmes is out of gas, and they keep leaving him up. That was a cement mixer that Donovan was able to rake through the hole. 9-5. Righty-righty matchup. Here's Arenado. First pitch on the way. Check swing foul. It's 0-1. At this point, they're going to leave Holmes in because they don't want to waste another arm. Minter and Chavez have not been used. Those would be your only 2 chances. But at this point, you just leave them on the bench in case you actually go to extra innings. The first pitch, the 0-1 pitch, swung on, chopped foul down the third base line. It's 0-2. You have other guys you haven't used, but you used them earlier today, and in today's baseball, they just do not go with a guy twice in one day. You used to see it all the time in doubleheaders. The 0-2. Outside wide, 1-2. I think the only way you would ever see that nowadays is if it was late in the season and the season was on the line. The 1-2. Fastball misses high. 2-2. So a 2-2 count. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the inning. Charlie calling me a jinx. I got you 3 home runs, pimp. We'll be back in a flash here on Braves Country.
Yeah, well, me and the Lord, we got an understanding. We're on a mission from God.
I'm listening to a game. It's New Mexico State playing Indiana State. New Mexico State is right up the street from El Paso, and I went to UTEP. And we're big rivalries, so I'm hoping that Indiana State will beat New Mexico State. And I'm listening to the radio, and I have no clue of the players on either team. All of a sudden, this name keeps coming. Bird. He goes to the right. Bird. He makes the strike. Bird. I said, damn, who's Bird? Bird. You know, here's Bird, and Bird this, and Bird. Oh, did you see the pass that Bird made? I can't see it, but I'm just trying to imagine it. When the time I got to the end, I said, damn, that brother can play. Hey, let me tell you something. When I got the newspaper the next morning and saw Larry's picture, I said, damn.
Armchair.
Bad food and overpriced drink had been sold at ballparks since the 1850s, but it took one very ambitious British-born caterer to turn concessions into an empire. Harry M. Stevens had begun his career hawking scorecards in the 1880s, all the while regaling the crowds with quotes from Byron and Shakespeare. By 1901, he was peddling hard-boiled eggs, ham sandwiches, ice cream, and slices of pie in stadiums from New York to Ohio. Then, one cold afternoon, when ice cream sales slowed at the Polo Grounds, he sent out for German sausages, which he put in long buns so fans could hold and eat them. He had made his greatest contribution to the game, introducing hot dogs to the ballpark.
You're listening to Braves Country Radio. Please like and subscribe today. YouTube.com/@Braves Country. Welcome back. Eddie Rosario comes to the plate. Yeah, see y'all talking about. Mark says that no one talks about how Snicker can't manage the pitchers. Hell, I feel like that's all we talk about here, Mark. First pitch on the way to Eddie Rosario. It's outside wide for a ball. It's 1-0. They're leaving Leahy in there because they got such a big lead. But Helsley is getting loose up there, starting to warm up, walk around. The 1-0. Fastball right down the pipe, 1-1. Yeah, the Braves media, I mean, no spine. All of them. David O'Brien, Justin Toscano, Bowman. The 1-1 pitch swung on and lifted high into left field. Be caught right near the warning track for out number 1. I mean, absolutely, it really is. It's annoying and disgusting at the same time to see these guys who are not new to the job, so they don't have that excuse to be so scared to go at Snicker in the post game. And you don't have to bully him, but you also don't have to just tongue bathe them and just give them layup questions. First pitch on the way. Slider away, it's 1-0. And one of the reasons why you know that they are bad at their job, if you ever notice when they ask their questions, notice how a lot of their questions are leading, and you're not supposed to lead. You're supposed to just ask the question and let them answer it. The 1-0 right there at the knees, 1-1. You'll see something like, well, we gave up 3 runs tonight. Is that just baseball? And then the Snicker will come back, yeah, that's just baseball. You can't explain it. The 1-1. Swing and a miss over the top, 1-2. And I feel like if the answer is I can't explain it, it means that you shouldn't have the job. Because I don't know about y'all, but I can explain everything that happens to me at my day gig. If I sat there and go, I don't know, man, just, that's just the way it is. Things burn sometimes. That's cooking. You can't figure it out. The 1-2. Down and away. 2-2. Can you imagine as a chef, you're standing in there and burning stuff left and right? He goes, man, just can't really, I don't know. Can't figure it out, but I feel like we'll turn it around. The 2-2 to Duval. Swings, swats it back, foul. We'll do it again. But that's why I've gotten to the point where when they talk, you'll see these subscriptions you can get to follow Braves meet. I'm like, why? They never ask anything that isn't just softball pitches right down the middle. The 2-2. Caught looking, strike 3. Good night, Irene. I'm a little surprised Duval was in the lineup again because supposedly Laureano is available off the bench. He didn't even get an at-bat tonight. So 2 down. He didn't get an at-bat the entire doubleheader. 2 down. Sean Murphy will come to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Travis d'Arnaud, you would think, would hit if he gets on. First pitch on the way high and inside. Almost got him in the head. 1-0. If you're hitting 205, 636 OPS, sometimes you just got to let that ball hit you in the noggin. So 1-0 count. Righty. Pitch on the way. Swung on, pops it up. Well, might as well just rolled the bats out there because they gave no effort in this bottom half of the inning, and the game is over. 9-5 your score. The game really got away from Atlanta. Bryce Elder giving up 6 earned runs in 5 innings. Grant Holmes came in. I still felt like they gave him one too many innings out there. He looked like he was gassed. They knew he was gassed. He was leaving the ball over the plate. And he gives up 3 runs in his own right. You do have to like the fact that Ozuna had 2 more home runs. You got to like the fact that Riley went deep. That Eddie Rosario hit another one. Remember, he hit the game-tying one in Game 1. And there were some good things to take away from this. The one time that our pitching hasn't shown up, 9 runs, 14 hits given up tonight. The Braves actually score some runs, 5 runs, 9 hits. But we split the doubleheader, so it's not a terrible day. It's just a little frustrating. When we had it right there, actually had a chance. But we'll be back at it tomorrow. The Braves will be on the air at 1:35, and it will be Schwellenbach as he's supposed to pitch Friday. Instead, they gave him Sunday, which means we don't get Max Fried until Monday night against Cincinnati. Y'all have a great night, Braves country. Braves split the doubleheader, lose 9-5 in this one. Elder with the loss.